Hello and welcome back to the streamer. Today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now last time, I believe we left off with Farina's big secret that she's hanging above her head. Now, there was actually a lot of lore that we got last time, and it is very confusing. First of all, we went to... where is it? We went to the Fortress of Meripede. Well, we were in the Fortress of Meripede because we were serving the last part of our sentence. Technically, I don't think we needed to stay there, but we did anyways because it's like a cheap hotel basically. It's less of a prison. But there was a shaking and Risley told us that it happened above ground, and it did happen above ground because it happened, I don't know where it happened. It happened in Poisson. Because there was apparently a flood of primordial seed water, and I don't know how that stuff works. That stuff is really creepy. But then it instantly retreated, and sadly, what are their names? Silver and, Silver and the other old guy. I can't remember their names. They died, which was super sad, because they died for their people. I hate that because I loved them. But then, Navia also almost died when we were sent by Erlachino to investigate some ruins or something. And with those ruins, we actually found 3 tablets. Technically, there would have been 4, but the first one was destroyed. The second tablet was of the previous Hydro Archon Egeria, I think. Basically showed her bowing before Celestia. I believe Celestia's gonna be, like, right here. Or, like, confessing to a sin before Celestia and, like, people behind her. I don't know. Maybe that's why Fontaine is cursed, because of Egeria's sin. Now, I'm thinking the first destroyed tablet was of Egeria doing the sin, but I don't know. And then the third tablet, I think, was of the, like, people surrounding Farina while she was in the water. That was really strange. And then the fourth one was Farina crying alone on her throne, which was really sad. But it also makes no sense. So I guess we're gonna find out what that is, because Nouvelette did interrogate Farina, but obviously she's not gonna tell us a thing, because I have a feeling she's being threatened by somebody. Or by the Heavenly Principles. I don't know who she's being threatened by. But I feel like it's really dangerous that she's being threatened. Also, she didn't have her Gnosis. I feel like the Gnosis might actually be in the Oratrice. Even though Farina has nothing to do with the Oratrice, so she says. I'm not exactly sure if we could trust everything she says. But, no, she doesn't necessarily seem like an Archon, and Nouvelette seems more like an Archon, even though he's the Hydro Dragon Sovereign. I don't know what Sovereign means, but he's the Hydro Dragon. Just not at his full power. What are you? You look like Pokemon. Pokemon with a tattoo. I like your tattoo. Oh, your tattoo is of the Spina di Rasula thing. That's cute. Who are you? Okay. Hi? A tent tortoise? That's adorable. See, I don't think these tortoises fight back, which is so sad. Consigliere? No, I want to talk to him. You won't even so much as call out to me. I'm upset. Please talk. Does your silence indicate displeasure? I mean, he looks displeased, so yeah. Either that or he's tired. Talk to me. Is it too much to ask you to make some noise? It's not even gonna make a grunting noise or anything, man. Oh, it's got 2 tattoos. This has got 4. No, I feel like it has 2. What is a big tortoise? Oh my god. I love this. Alright then, in that case, I humbly beg for your forgiveness. Is he not forgiving me? Impressive, you have won my respect! I would have loved if I got an achievement from that. You're just talking to a tortoise. That's amazing. But no. Basically, Nuvolet interrogated Farina. She didn't say anything because I feel like she's being friend or something like that. Or because of what Egeria did in the past. It's something relating to Egeria and what the sin she did was. And what that first tablet was. But, why is there a barrel down there? That's... But... Then Nuvolet and all of us decided that we were going to kind of trap Farina in... We're gonna trap Farina basically in the opera. And I don't know how exactly we're gonna do that because she is kind of smart, though also not at the same time. I don't know, she's confusing. But we're gonna trap her there and possibly get her to spill some info that she won't tell us for some reason because, I don't know, maybe if she tells us, the prophecy will come true. But I feel like the prophecy's gonna come true either way. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, we also found Mona yesterday. Just down there. I'll go down there in a second because I know it's gonna fade into a cutscene. We found Mona down there yesterday. And... well, yesterday, in-game, technically. And we basically asked her to send us her master, and she said she would try to do that just because her master is, like, well, powerful, I guess. And then, so she could, like, see the future of Fontaine, or, like, see the future of Farina. I don't know. But she'll be helping us, too. Are you gonna send me into cutscene? Nope, I'm gonna be injured, though.
Let's dance.
That's perfect. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't remember this. I hope I can be healed like this, like, while in the cutscene.
Just
a bumper's pain.
So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh?
I mean, it is a meeting to save their people, so I'm not entirely surprised by that.
Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Yeah, that does seem a little more like Fremine, which is adorable, because Fremine's my baby. But, there was Fremine, Linny, Lynette. Wait, Linny? Yeah, I think it's Linny. Yeah, because before I think I kept saying Linné. I don't know. Linny, Lynette, Fremine, Nuvolet, Chlorine, and, what's her name? Navia. I think that was all the people that were in the meeting.
Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing.
I mean, you do have experience with saving nations because you're by my side when I was saving nations, technically speaking. Technically, you disappear when battles happen, and yet you say you're so tough.
After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you?
Oh!
Huh?
That's adorable. You notice something? What's wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
Suspicious! Where's the random tea coming from? I didn't ask for tea.
Then what's that?
I didn't ask for this tea. I asked for the other tea. Excuse you.
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened.
I knew
I'm
it!
just joining you two for tea.
Are you
I
invisible?
merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Are you Mona's master? I thought you would be much older.
Who's that voice?
We've never met Mona's master, but Mona has a correlation to Klee, which is adorable. Because I think Mona's master and, Klee's mom, Alice, are both, like, friend rivals, basically.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Forgotten you? Huh? I don't think I met any other witches other than Mona.
Wait,
I mean, I do want to meet Alice.
you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
Where was that? Oh, wait a minute! I completely forgot about that. Okay, so, like, at the end of the Sumeru quest, or one of them, We heard tale of something. I don't remember what it was. Can you repeat yourself?
The voice from the sky, I
Okay, so
fear
it's a
that
talking teacup.
description is wrong. Though,
Honestly,
not
I
completely
expected
wrong.
weirder.
You're feeling lost now.
Yeah,
Just as you were feeling
I'm
previously.
talking to a teacup.
I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you and what do you want with us? You don't sound like an old lady. Unless you're Alice. No, I think we've heard Alice before.
Consider
Maybe.
me a passerby. Just
Suspicious.
accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Accepting a commission from my friend's disciple. So are you Alice? Oh, wait. I don't even care that I'm talking to a teacup. Am I talking to Alice? Well, I'm going to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true? Because I think Alice is a witch.
The prophecy. Yes. What
Mage
has been
N.
prophesized will be fulfilled.
Who's
You may
Mage
use such
N?
things as the history of the future.
Future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
Well, the future is inevitable,
I
so...
believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
I mean, I did save a couple nations, so that honestly depends on what I'm capable of, if I'm capable of stopping a nationwide flood. And, I mean, I've kind of done that before. But that nationwide flood came from one side of the nation, not all sides of the nation. I'm talking about leeway. Fate. A lot of people talk about fate, and I don't really like it.
So you've caught on.
Because I can't even tell if we're twisting the fate or not.
Just as prophecies
we save
are
nations.
usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods. Could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall?
Debatable.
Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
I mean, to be fair, it's a little suspicious that Celestia hasn't sent down any spikes recently, because the Abyss Order is actually rising up, unless they don't see the Abyss Order as a threat. Because the Abyss Order was Conrians. So, I mean, they used to see Conrians as a threat, but maybe they just don't see the Abyss Order as a threat, which is why they're not doing anything. I don't know what you talking about, lady. Mage N.
It sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
Fate sounds scary because I don't know if it can be twisted. The tea in the teacup is just about gone as well. Uh-oh, our call's almost ended. What if I drink the tea from the teacup?
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are
Wait, how did you
insignificant,
contact me
but
before?
others you must reach out to change.
Because you either contacted us in a dream when we were in the Sumeru Hotel, or you contacted us from another method because Paimon knocked over the teacups. That's suspicious.
Ultimately, fate
Oh,
shall
the tea
serve
is
as
gone.
your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
What does that even mean?
This
Can you
was good
elaborate,
tea, by the
please?
way.
What?
Thank you for your hospitality. Well,
Okay,
that'll be
that
all for
little
today.
girl is gonna think I'm nuts.
The voice. It's gone.
Okay, can I take that teacup though? Because it's really pretty. Mage N. Did they tell us to call them Mage N? Or is it just Mage Nothing or something? Mage N. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? Well, I mean, yeah, I feel like it because I feel like it's a riddle. The unexpected news leads to... When you wake up, someone seems to be outside. I wonder who it is.
I hear someone talking.
Is this like a hotel?
All right, coming.
You're getting more diligent, Paimon. Aww.
Hey, lazy, okay?
I'm probably getting that from you.
Well, I see I've
Mona!
walked in on some lively banter.
Okay, wait, but the lady said... I mean, there could be multiple witches, sure. But the lady said she is accepting a commission from her friend's disciple. Which could mean Mona. Which could mean it is Alice that was giving us that puzzle to scramble. How have you been? Have you found your master?
fine.
Please tell me you have.
I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more
All right, I forgot you were in
interesting than I
Sumeru originally to
expected.
do that. More interesting? Oh yeah, I wished off stream and I actually got Charlotte, which was nice.
Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
I mean, other people have different interpretations of what they should do about the end of the world and fate. Though I don't know why you guys are talking about the end of the world, which is really suspicious. Why don't the Fontanians just move out of Fontaine? I mean, there's a prophecy that they're gonna die, so it doesn't make any sense. Like, sure, it's your home, but do you really want to risk your life over your home?
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Oh,
Why,
Charlotte!
yes, it was Charlotte. I
Yeah.
assume you've heard of her, no? That daredevil journalist?
Yeah, she's actually contacted us quite a few times. A little annoying at first, but I don't mind her.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their
Speaking
lives
of
to be
prophecies,
commandeered
have
by
you
just a few
contacted your
words?
master? Was that Alice that we just talked to?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes.
We talked
About
to a
what we had
person
discussed
over
before.
tea, but it's
I
not
did
as you
try,
think.
but
They
I'm afraid
were
I
the
couldn't
tea.
reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
No! Someone came over. Well, came over by transport of tea, and I don't even know if I kept their teacup.
Huh?
You tell Mona about your mysterious guest. Was it Alice? Please tell me it was
Goodness
Alice.
gracious.
Please, please,
Are you
please.
serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to us that we need to encode.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Gods as in
Most
Celestia
people
or
would
gods
believe
as
the
in
gods
the
to be all-knowing,
Archons?
right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary.
So there are multiple
As for the
Hexen
mage
Circle
named
members.
N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost.
So it's not Alice then? Is Alice even in the Hexen Circle? I feel like she is, because I feel like she has a correlation to Mona and Cleed and that type of thing.
But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be...
Did she
Well,
tell us to call
suffice
herself
it to
N?
say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Ooh, okay, so you guys are immortal. What exactly entails being immortal? Because technically mortals can ascend to Celestia to become gods. Does that mean just when you ascend to Celestia that you become immortal yourself? Is that why the Hexen Circle ladies are immortal? Are all of them still alive? Because there was the one event that I did, not on stream, because that was much before the stream, but it was like of this floating island in Mondstadt. And there was this bunch of witch ladies, and I don't know if Alice was there or not. Because she is a Tevat adventurer, sure, but she could still be part of the Hexen Circle, right? I don't know. But that could indicate that Alice is immortal too. If all of the Hexen Circle are immortal. Are you immortal, Mona?
Whoa.
I don't
The Hexen
understand
Circle sounds like
anything
a
in
scary
Genshin
group.
anymore.
But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Stay in shape. Are mortals just allowed to, like, live forever so long as they stay in shape?
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally,
wanna fight
then
one.
the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Okay, so saving a nation isn't of great importance?
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would
Didn't
be,
she
though,
say fate
so
was inevitable, though?
perhaps
I mean,
it
yeah,
is
she did say
something that you cannot
specifically
know
that we
right
couldn't
now.
change it, but... True. Her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when will we realize the value and meaning? Yeah, like at the very last second when it actually becomes useful, probably. Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
No, I'm deciding on how to save another nation.
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now.
Maloose, that's his name! I don't know why I remember now. Maloose and Silver are the ones that died that were close to Navia. They were basically like Navia's men in black. But Maloose and Silver, they protected her to the very end and were the reason why Nouvelette was able to save Navia at the last second. Oh, I kind of wish they weren't dead because I really like them.
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too.
Are you saving an entire nation? Didn't think so.
I guess you could consider me someone who has often
I mean, you are
witnessed
poor.
fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed.
Have you met me?
But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful.
That's very deep, Mona. I did not expect that. Even though I kind of should have, because she is an astrologist, but... I mean, this is technically the fate of the world. And I'm not from this world, so does that mean I can change the fate of this world? Or I'm inevitable to the fate of this world, too?
Perhaps that's what En was
Is the
trying to
nation
tell
gonna
you.
drown beneath my
Not
feet?
to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone.
I mean, I think someone did say that I shouldn't, even though it might not, like, melt me or whatever it does, that I still shouldn't touch the, primordial seawater just because it could be dangerous. And it wouldn't let me touch the primordial seawater and teleport me away before I could touch it. I'm mad about that. But the prophecy says that Farina would be alone to cry on her throne. But she wouldn't be alone because I'm not affected by the water, and I don't know if Nouvelette is affected by the water, but I don't think Paimon would be affected by the water. I mean, I don't know what Paimon is, and I don't know what dangers the water could possess to me specifically, but I mean, Farina would still have me.
I did originally think of steering
what
clear
she
of all
does.
this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we
Aw.
don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Mona.
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again.
It's deep, but I
Sorry
get
about
it, and
that.
I like
The
it.
moment I start talking about work-related stuff.
Gee.
I need to get going.
I really, really, really like astrology. Don't worry about it, Mona, and thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little.
Oh,
I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did.
Mona, that's
I
adorable.
suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
By coincidence, huh? Oh yeah, in her story quest, I guess we do meet by coincidence. Well, coincidence, but I feel like she was kind of spying on us. We can do her story quest later, after the
Paimon
Archon
feels
quest.
kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too.
I honestly have no idea what I should do to save a nation. I mean, first, I had to destroy 2 splotches on a dragon's back and fly mid-air with only a couple people. And then almost plummet to my death. Into, like, some type of void? I don't even know what that was. But, and then I had to defend a nation from their own defenders, and then defend the same nation from a god that was resurrected, not resurrected. Basically moved the rocks that were on top of him, and then he just rose up again. I don't know. The god, and saving another nation from their own god, basically their own god in their own civil war. Saved a nation from another god, I guess? It all correlates to saving nations from or by gods. I don't know. From, like, an artificial god and this evil blue-haired dude. And then Fontaine is a mystery.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
I mean, it's pretty dark in here.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
I mean, I don't know what we're going to be doing. We need to trap Farina, but how exactly are we going to get her into court? I mean, we've gone against her in court once or twice. I don't remember how many times. But, I mean, she's strange, but she's not dumb per se, I don't think. Don't stare at those kids. They can attack you. They've attacked me.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Maybe we're famous because we have saved multiple nations. Paimon, they literally said at the beginning of the Archon quest, all of the Archon quests, that, oh, you've been heard about throughout the nations. And yet I see people in this current Archon quest and they're like, oh no, I haven't heard of you. It's like, well, decide whether have you heard of me or have you not heard of me. I'm confused.
Let Paimon see.
This could have to do with the trial.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it.
What does that have to do with us?
My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Yeah, I don't think we can help her there.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus
Huh?
of this report. A blind adventurer with their white fairy legend
White fairy?
in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress.
Once? It was like a day ago, lore speaking.
So while the
Maybe
fortress's
two.
interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades.
Charlotte!
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, The Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
Oh, I do like that. Another title on my belt. World Walker.
Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what journalists and paparazzi do.
She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress.
Charlotte
so
is
she's
our
apparently
only
using us
paparazzi.
as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
She got your good side. How are we gonna get Farina to be trapped, though? Because it's Farina. She's squiggly and bibbly. I don't know. I don't have enough for a temple either. I'm not gonna be able to get Farina now, but I'll probably be able to get her in her rerun, probably. Because I feel like saving them most for the Archons.
Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Fanta! I keep forgetting to buy the Fanta. Do I? I don't actually know if I have the holy water. Are we gonna come across some unexpected friend here? I feel like we are, because I don't know what the plan is, because last time we were meeting, we basically just talked about trapping animals, not Archons. It's a very fancy place.
Hey,
Why do you look like Catherine?
look!
Who's that?
That's the limited edition only
Oh.
16 slices a day cake!
16 slices a day? Does that mean 16 slices per customer or 16 slices in all? Because that's honestly not a lot. Isn't it already sold out for the day?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great.
Is that the cake that got us arrested? Because, I don't know, I kind of have PTSD. Why do they have robots doing everything for them? They're lazy. They can't even stir a soup. We can't let anyone get ahead of us, and yet everyone's going to get ahead of us. Especially...
Cake, please.
Yep.
Someone showed up after all.
Well, then go!
Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah, she's either getting it for, See, there was Nuvolet's voice line, too, that I'm wondering about. I think Nuvolet's voice line said to only refer to the, Melusine as, like, she, her, or something like that, not as it. Maybe that's a respect thing? Are all Melusine females? That might be a little weird. But they're cute anyways. I like the Melusines. Anyways, she's either getting it for Nuvolette or Farina or both.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Paimon's a black hole. Don't underestimate her.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
Oh, there's a little chef bot. Okay, no, I forgive them. That's adorable. I didn't notice that before.
That's right. Even he has his own preferences.
I gotta
when it
look at
comes to
that.
Food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Unless you're just getting it for yourself. Cool. I mean, I think he prefers cake and water, but which is a horrible combination, by the way. I mean, I hate coffee, but I feel like that'd be better than cake and water.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Oh.
Every day?
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't, Paimon.
It's part of my daily schedule.
I mean, it would be
apart from work.
expensive, sure,
I shall
but...
have my cake and coffee.
Meanwhile, I just have sweet madames every day.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
Paimon, are you trying to make her depressed? Are you depressed, Paimon? What's going on with you?
But why would it close?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but
Hypothetically?
maybe the waters will rise tomorrow.
Oh, she's thinking
No,
about
like
the
in the
prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention
Can
to
she
that.
even
No,
reach
but
that?
Still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Oh, that's a good perspective of things.
No, it's the same for
We also
eating
met
in
a
general.
Melusine that
You might not be able to eat
can't
tomorrow,
necessarily
but if you can do
speak
so today, then
English,
you
but
should
she could
carry on.
speak a few
That's what people
words,
call
which
living,
is
you know.
adorable. There's surviving and then there's living. See, I like you. I like all the Melusine. They're cute. Even the grumpy ones.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go?
Farina and Nuvolette.
These 2 slices are for you.
Are those gonna be the
Sylvie
last
said that
slices?
This kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, I love how you guys are like similar to Nahida and A. Yeah, they don't understand humans at all, but they're trying to study them, which is adorable. And also a little terrifying considering the whole thing with Siegewein.
Oh, you know Siegewein?
I sure do.
Do you
She
guys
was
understand
born
humans?
before
I don't
me,
know.
and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
Oh, she teaches you. I'm confused
She
by that.
said that humans are creatures that are sad and
Do
easily.
Melusine have
yes,
tails
and
like
you can
that, or
only
is that
lift their
just a
spirits
design?
by feeding
I want
them
those
delicious
macaroons.
food.
Forget about the
So
cake.
please try the cakes here.
Or are you getting the cakes for us?
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right?
What?
Bye.
Why do you almost sound like you have a hint of Canadian in your voice? Like, just a hint.
And there she goes.
And the little sound she makes when she bobbles up, that
All
is
right, let's dig in.
she
I'm
did
sure
get
this
the
cake will be
cakes for us. Oh. You share a glance with Paimon and scarf down the cake.
It's more delicious than last
And it's not
time.
Farina's cake this
The
time.
flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow.
It'd be expensive.
Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Paimon, stop being depressed. We're gonna save the nation somehow. It doesn't seem like you. I don't like depressed Paimon. I mean, it's sad. But I just noticed the little ship robots. I only saw the gears from the one angle. Oh, that is adorable. I mean, that's not really stirring, to be fair. That's going back and forth, not stirring. But they're so cute! Oh my god, there's so many people talking. Hi, do you have recipes? I guess you don't. Maybe the other guy does. Let me leave! There we go! Alright, do you have stuff? What is that behind you? Is that the Fanta? I like the sounds of glass. Ooh, glass clinking! I didn't realize this was here! Ooh, maybe they added this with 4.1. Or 4.2, I mean. It's 4.2. Did they? Oh, I think they did. Because I think I did buy recipes here before. Nice. I'm going to get the Fanta because I always keep forgetting to buy it. And I need it. I also need Mora. That's a thing I'm running low on. I didn't realize that. But I did level up Kazuha all the way with his talents, just like the rest of my team. The only thing that my team has left is basically artifact building. They've all got 5-star artifacts except Xiangling. And then maybe I'll try to focus on their artifacts, but for now, I leveled that up completely. And I am so close to leveling Nouvelette up completely, but I need Mora and I need this stuff, which is hard to get. And then also this. But for now, we leave Hotel Debord, or whatever it's called. Is it an actual hotel? I mean, there are some hotels where you can actually eat at the hotel. Like a bed and breakfast or something. Are those windows? Those are windows. Although I see something over there. I don't think I can go up here, right? Wait, can I? Oh!
Sure, Lynette stays away from the dish racks.
What? Does Lynette have something to do with the dish racks? Should I redo my storage plan and tableware again? Do you have red eyes? Wait. I think she has red eyes. What about the tableware? Well, I'm currently considering on how to arrange the various utensils we use here at the hotel. Is it a hotel, though? I don't think it's a hotel. I don't see rooms unless those are the rooms, and I think those are windows. Why does it say it's a hotel and inn when it doesn't have rooms? I don't think Genshin Impact entirely understands how hotels and inns work. I'm talking about Wangshu Inn. I used to place them in a rack close to the outside, which would make them easy to take and use. But Lynette once knocked them over while she was invited to perform here, causing them to clatter to the ground, shattering on impact. How? Wait, like plates and stuff, or forks and utensils and stuff? Because I thought you were talking about forks and utensils and stuff, not plates and cups. Fortunately, Lynette wasn't hurt. Everyone would surely have been grieved if her beautiful face was injured by mistake. Oh, I like that you care more about Lynette than your silverware and stuff. That's cute. I'd happen to agree with you. I know, right? Back then, Lynette didn't blame us for not taking care of the tableware better. She even apologized, saying that this sort of thing always happens to her. Well, she does have a tail. And cats do have a tendency to knock things over. Maybe she's the only one that said so maybe she only said that so we wouldn't feel too awkward about things. I mean, she seems rather cold, but she's actually super modest and polite. Yeah. Okay, so that's probably because there's just like a giant table up there. That's probably because Lynette is a cat. Because she does have a tail. Tail would get in the way. And even if she doesn't mean to knock stuff over, she's probably going to knock stuff over. So why were they
Oh,
performing
we're
near
near the Seabird office.
silverware
Let's go
stuff.
look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Have a chat. Really? I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this one. Why don't you tell me at the beginning of the quest what quest I need to do? Not in the middle of the quest. I hate this so much. Genshin is still pretty crappy when it comes to quests. Quest location is currently involved in another quest. Please check the details. At least it's only one. And at least it tells me what quest to do. Not that I wouldn't before, but still. Talk to you... Phrasey? You Phrasey? Alright. The Steambird's Tales of Humanity column is hiring assistants. If you're interested, please report to Euphrasia for more details. I'm not interested, thank you very much. But I guess we're kind of forced to do this. Oh, this is... Oh, this is with the... Oh, I actually like that Steambird. I don't like how it slowly turns, but... That's kind of cool. This is the reputation lady. Truly spectacular weather today, no? Yes, truly. If only the weather was cooperative every workday, I should be quite merry indeed. I mean, I feel like by now you'd have waterproof mechanics, right? It's Fontaine. It's the nation of water and the nation of industrial stuff. And speaking of work, my dear, you are here to interview the troubleshooter position for our advertised Tales of Humanity section, are you not? What's a troubleshooter? Yes, I know. The name troubleshooter is simply too gauche. Gauche? I think it's gauche. And unbecoming of the standard of publications such as ours. You seem very fancy. Yes. Ethan has substantial room for growth when it comes to coining new words. Yeah, no, Ethan actually seems like a normal human name. Hate to say it, you Phrasey. Putting that aside for the moment, would you like to know how I was able to correctly ascertain that you were here for the job and not seeking to ask for our help in Tales of Humanity section? Observation. Every citizen who comes to the Seabird asking help appears anxious and jittery, but your steps are relaxed, your expression calm. Yeah, I've literally been through so much trauma. I'd be concerned if she wasn't. Those who are fortunate are all the same. Those who fall victim to misfortune all have their own woes. Can you talk like a normal person, please? I beg of you. I cannot handle this. But you needn't worry. Okay, yep, she's not gonna talk normal. Those who seek assistance from others via Tales of Humanity haven't run into any serious troubles, so it shouldn't be hard to handle. Have a look at this batch of commissions. Why do you sound so depressed? I mean, I can't unlock all of it because I actually can't do the Fontaine quests. Most of the Fontaine quests and, like, unlock chests and stuff. Just because unlocking chests is very dangerous because that can inadvertently unlock, that sucks. You can inadvertently unlock, more world quests, and I honestly don't want to explain the world quests. Oh, you can even get stuff from Melusine! I love this! Oh, I love the Melusine! I can't get over them. New recipe and stuff for the, what is it? Teapot. What's this? Crystal fly trap! A crystal fly trap developed by a senior researcher named Fawitsky. Wait. Yeah, Fawitsky. I actually got that first try. That's actually surprising. From Fontaine Research Institute. Oh. Kinetic Energy Engineering. Yeah, that's a long name. Just say Fontaine Research Institute. After being properly deployed and inserting the required materials, this device will start working and lure crystal flies inside. You just have to wait, I want to see how that works. Wait a minute. Another crystal fries inside. Fawitsky once led research on low-temperature lighting devices which require a large amount of crystal cores as research materials, which led to the development of the crystal fly trap. However, the project was suspended for various reasons. We are here to commemorate the diligent Mr. Fawitsky. Fawitsky, that's his name. We certainly do hope that those who carry on his research, the Institute will provide maximum support in any areas deemed appropriate. Did he die? Perhaps from the, well, you can actually get, TCG cards. Wow, they really like TCG. I don't like that. I don't think that's, no, that's a name card style. Is that TCG? No, name card. Okay, these wings do actually look really pretty. But, as I was saying, did the guy die from that one explosion that created the blocks at that one research institute? Also, how did that happen in the first place? Wind-powered wind generator. You don't need to say wind twice, but alright. A wind-generating device developed by Ruffey, senior researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Engineering. Energy engineering. Shorten it, please! After being activated, this device can provide a strong lifting force for the wind glider user. Ooh, does that create like a temporary burst in the air? That's cool. I mean, I have Kazuha, so I probably don't need this, but still cool. However, due to design limitations, the device requires utilizing significant wind power to activate. The wind energy required is approximately equal to that produced by the working wind glider. What does that mean? So you mean that I can only activate this device when I'm already using the wind glider? Yeah, I already have Kazuha. I don't think I need it unless it bursts me up higher than Kazuha. Which, I should actually be able to use Kazuha and this at the same time, right? Because normally you can't use gadgets while you're mid-air. But the only reason I even want to activate it is to give my wind glider a push. So does it push you forward or push you up? I don't know. Those wings are really pretty. But I really want to test how this crystal fly trap works, and it's probably going to take a day. But, oh, I need 500. That's going to do 300. That's 40. 80. 120. Give me 1 second. I can't do math in my head. I am so bad at math. Wait. So all of this is 120. That would equal to 300 because you can do it 3 times. Plus 120 plus 70? Yes. Is that gonna be enough? No! That would be 10 short of 500. All of that sucks. Ooh, maybe I could do one of these. Okay, I really want to see how this crystal fly thing works. So we're gonna do special bounties. Bounties tainted has greatly increased all physical and elemental res. When the bounty takes standard damage, its physical and all elemental res will be decreased. The target's resistance will be reset after 15 seconds. Oh wait, so there's more stuff. Oh, that sucks. 'Cause I don't know if I fought one of these. It's a wanted 5-star. Immune to geo damage. Dendro cores. Yeah, I don't have a Dendro character on my team, but whatever. We're gonna do these anyways and get completely distracted from what we were originally doing because I'm really curious about this crystal fly thing. Rainbow roses. I have those. Butter. I probably don't have that, but I can buy that. Armored crabs. That's probably defeating armored crabs, but why? They don't do anything. They don't hurt people. They just defend themselves, which is so cute. All you need to do is find sometime every week to read through the submissions to Tales of Humanity. Pick out a few commissions you'd like to handle and come find me to collect your payment. Please don't tell me it's going to bring me into a cutscene after this. Some commissions are drop dead simple, so you wouldn't believe it, but you shouldn't underestimate the value of your work. Oh, wait, will this quest consider it to be a reputation quest? Oh, I hope so. For us, the problems in their submissions may appear to be easy and insignificant. For the readers submitting their problems, they are like a splinter under their fingernails. Ow! Impossible to remove or ignore. If we can help them extract these splinters, then in addition to monetary rewards, you will also receive respect and gratitude of the people, and your reputation among the citizenry will increase over time. See, yeah, that's the thing. The more you do for the reputation, the more your reputation in the city actually gets up. Makes sense. And then, the cheaper things are at stores and stuff. That's really cool. I mean, it's not that much cheaper, I don't think, but it is still cheaper, which saves Mora. When that happens, I will give you more complicated and important jobs. Hehe. Help everyone to achieve happiness and be a lighthouse illuminating humanity. Can you talk like a normal person? I mean, I like your hair and your dress and your hat, but please talk normally. Your clothing does not indicate that you have to talk in tongues. Lighthouse of humanity, such is the calling of our paper. That's weird. Such are the feelings and aspirations of every publisher. I'm not a publisher. No need for an interview? Interview? Your interview was complete even before you arrived. What? Don't be surprised. I have my ways. If I couldn't even manage that, how can I manage a newspaper? Well, I mean, if you are a journalist, then you're kind of like paparazzi too, so you've got me. Alright, I've told you everything you need to know about this job. As for whether or not you want to take it, that's up to you now. Think it over. I mean, I already took it. Don't send... Ooh. Going down there is going to send me into a quest with Charlotte. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so it said I needed 3 butters for the one quest. Let's see where it is. Also, I just realized there's a Pervasi's quest. So we could do that later. Because I love Pervasi's. There's also this one. There's a couple that I actually do need to do. That's not accordance to lore per se. And see, I know how to look for quests. Like bounty requests. Just because there's not going to be any rewards here. Because the rewards is the bounty and like some Mora. Alright, Rainbow Roses, no doubt I should have those. I don't know if I have 3 butter, though. Ooh, boy. Alright, let's see. There's only one of that. Makes sense. Okay, so it is the Archon quest that levels it up completely. Use these. Just to get that out of my way. And then we're gonna completely ignore Charlotte. And hope she doesn't bring me into cutscene when I try to buy butter. I just need 3 butter. Also, why do you need 5 rainbow roses? Get them yourself. Or you go decorate your puppy or something. I give you rainbow roses. Oh, you said you were gonna make a bouquet for someone. That's absolutely adorable. Okay, I'll accept this commission. Oh, that is so cute. A military guy getting a bouquet for someone. Oh, that is so precious. Alright, Crabby Chaos. These crabs literally don't attack anyone. Sure, they circle you, but all they do is like lift up their arm. Unless it's the big crabs. Because those can be butts sometimes. It might actually be the big crabs. I mean, they're relatively easy to defeat. But I actually do have... Oh, please don't freeze. Thank God. I actually do have something to show later if I don't forget, because You know me, I often forget what I'm doing when I end the stream, and then after the stream, I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna show them this, or do that, or something like that. Ah, it is the big one. Okay, so kind of fear the big one,
Let the show be.
although he's more of a threat.
One with nature.
I mean, yeah, he's a threat now, logically speaking, but he's a spinny boy still, and you literally just have to tap him a couple times. Now, that actually does make sense, because you can find them underwater, too. And, yeah, they won't have the pyro shield, but it'll look like they have the pyro shield. Like how it just looks like he has ears. That's so cute.
The wind knows me.
But without a shield, he's just a spinny boy. That's not a threat at all. I'm also mad that the commissions don't give you, like, any, what was it? They don't give you any rewards from the monsters you defeat. Are they gonna have butter here? I mean, I'd be concerned if they didn't have butter, but do they have butter for sale? That's the question. I want that Fanta behind you. Unless that's tea, then why is tea in there? That's weird. Do you have butter? Oh, you have butter! Butter is better! I'm only gonna buy 3 instead of 10 because I'm running short on Mora. Just the other day, I had 2 million Mora. Now I barely have 200,000 Mora. I mean, yeah, that's something, but that is absolutely nothing compared to leveling up your characters. It absolutely sucks. I mean, it's about half of one talent. But the more it accumulates, and it also dissipates at the same time, which sucks. Although I mean, yeah, I'm getting distracted from the main quest, but I can't stop thinking about how they're actually gonna trap Frina. Because they're gonna trap her in the court. But she's sneaky, so I mean, obviously Nuvolat's gonna account for that, but I don't know, it's really weird. I do like the yellow and blue together, though. Maybe that's just me. Do like the NPC. I like the Melusine, but I like, well, I like everything about... Why do you need butter when you're standing here? That's weird, but I'm not gonna question it. I like everything about Fontaine. From, like, the landscapes, to the NPCs' outfits, to the new NPCs themselves. The Melusine are so cute! But there could also be something similar in Natlan. Not like Melusine in Natlan, because I'm pretty sure they and Nuvolet would die as soon as they entered it. So Nuvolet was complaining about the Fontaine Desert. Is that you? Yep. Oh, why are you with an ice friend?
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
You have to time it just perfectly to get Kazuha to equip this
The wind knows me.
correct element.
Help protect us.
Oh, he got into Chunky Boy. Okay, so I thought by his thumbnail that it was going to be something different. No, I have fought this before. And he's completely missing me. Other than that,
The wind knows me.
why do you get Chunky to defeat me?
Nice
And why do you not look like the other Adolans? Because the other Hydrodones are cute.
As one with wind and cloud.
Nope, knew I wouldn't be able to do that one. Oh, what is the damage I'm doing on you? Wait a minute. Wait, why am I doing no damage at all? Is it because it's just swirling Hydro?
Wind strike.
Oh, that sucks.
Right, man, into the fire.
I mean, he's almost dead, to be fair.
You're toast.
Oh, he can actually do quite a lot of damage. I didn't think that would actually do that much damage. Holy crap. Also, what is it with Fontanians and guns? Because that Hydrodolin was like, yeah, he shoots bullets. Chlorine shoots bullets.
Into the wind.
I mean, you guys are pretty fanatic about your guns. You're weird. Why? Just why do you like your guns? Oh, crap. Ooh, I wonder if I can avoid Charlotte here, because I know she's gonna bring me into a cutscene when I get close. That's what happens with all quests like these. But can I avoid her? Because with the bounties, you have to go back every single time, but with the requests and commissions and stuff, you don't have to. I don't know what to call those other ones. Are they just requests? What are they? Vulnerable to hydro damage, claymore damage. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, they're just called requests. Okay. So I've just always called them commissions because they're similar. But I thought this would have unlocked it, but apparently not. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? I think the last birthday was... When was the last birthday? Kazuha. When was... Yeah, Razor did give us his. Okay. I don't know why I was wondering about Razor specifically, but I was just curious if, like... if you don't have the character, then if they'll actually give you the rewards, but they'll give you the rewards either way, which is nice because you get free rewards every time a new character comes out. I mean, it's not that much, but it's something. And something can go a long way.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I mean, I'm surrounded by enemies, so I don't think it's wonderful. Is that the guy I'm looking for?
Time to go.
I can't see yet. Is he what I'm looking for? No. You! Oh! I didn't know it was gonna be a Rune Greater. I thought it was a Rune Guard. Of course it's a Rune Greater. That's fun. Why do you heal yourself?
One with nature.
This circle around them means that this green circle around them means that they'll heal themselves, I think. Sometimes it can actually have multiple rings, which sucks. Ooh, don't like that.
One with nature.
Ooh, just in time. Okay, you're actually going down relatively easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy because that's just gonna jinx it, but it's debatable. Oh, thank God. Now, I think you can actually get an achievement for stunning them completely, like the first try or something. So I think you have to hit their legs and their head after. So that's gonna be troublesome because I have no bow characters built.
Adorn my knight.
Shouldn't have done that. So he's gonna die soon anyways. Oh no, he's gonna heal himself. Oh! Kill him just before he healed himself. I like that. Alright, gonna avoid Charlotte again and do this one more time and then do a Fontaine quest. And then we can see what the deal is about these... I don't know, crystal flycatcher? It's probably gonna take like more than a day, but I'm genuinely curious about this. There is tomorrow too. Collect that. Normally I would want to do this in Inazuma because that's where I'm at right now because I already finished in Mondstadt and Liyue. But I don't care. I really want these rewards. Animal res decreased. Ooh, and I don't have cryo. Nice. I like when it does something that I don't have. Alright. Now, it is the scary Hydro Fatui lady, but she's decent at fighting. I don't know why they put yellow as their boss bar, I guess I should say. Maybe that just means that it's a harder boss to fight? I honestly have no idea. Why are these finches so giant? What are they feeding their finches? Can I get both of them? Nah, I pulled the other one, but I didn't get him. Dang it. Alright, hi, Miss Lady. Oh, your friends are gonna be butts. Oh, they can heal themselves. That's perfect. Can I just do that? Oh, dang it. I thought she would have been sucked up in the tornado. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
The bird's call.
Oh, thank God. Uh-oh. Oh, now I actually do need cryo for this guy because he goes down quickest with cryo. Now, do those 3 circles mean he can heal himself 3 times? I don't understand the whole healing themselves thing. Because he's healing himself now, because when you see the ring of green around them, or puff of green around them, then they heal themselves, but...
One with nature.
Ooh, I'm trapped! Iframe!
The wind knows.
Yeah, because normally if you do pyro, he'll go down before it's shield. And that's just you. But you can also heal yourself, and it's a little harder to defeat
One
you.
with nature.
Let's do that. Don't teleport, please. Let me kill you. You're not gonna let me kill you before you heal yourself.
Into the wind.
I don't really care to avoid her attacks either. Please, can I do this? Can I do this? Of course I can't.
The wind knows.
Her Majesty. Yeah, you made Syritza seem like she's so holy. I mean, yeah, she's an Archon, but she's also a jerk that, you know, kills people and does nothing for herself. Ever thought of that for doing? I mean, I'm just saying. Alright, what's a Fontaine quest I can do? I gotta look at that.
Time to go.
What's an easy one? Because isn't there one for Catherine? There's one for the blacksmiths. So, semi-automatic forging. Let's see if that's one. That might be a short one, considering there were lesser rewards. Lady! Oh, god dang it. I did not mean to click that. I meant to click the reputation thing. Stop talking. Please. And then I have 10 left, of course, considering my luck. Alright, what about semi-automatic forging? There is the Masquerade of Guilty, this current quest, but I think that's completing, like, all of it. Don't think it is. Okay, so that sucks. I need to do an easy quest. Road to Singularity. Ooh, that might not be an easy quest. Oh, that might not be an easy quest because I remember where I unlocked that. If it has more rewards, then it's probably a harder quest. What about... What about Recollections of Fontainian? Is that one gonna be easy? Probably.
There are leaves around.
Oh no, because that one is in Sumeru. Crap. Okay, what's an easy one? There was the one with the lady named, or kid named Salsa, wasn't there? And then those are the previous quests. Alright. Well, that sucks. What happened to Salsa? Because there was this kid that I randomly talked to over here when trying to collect a, dang it. When trying to collect a chest, and I don't know if I actually did that on stream or not, and I don't think I did. But I need 10 more reputation and it sucks. Okay, Salsa, what do you want us to do? Shall we continue? With what? What am I doing? Good, very good. It looks much better this way. Huh? What did I do? The points, lines, and planes are all in harmony. This is a kid. how old are you exactly? Yeah, you actually remind me of Elon Musk, actually. With every detail being executed flawlessly, everything looks just much more pleasant. Pleasing. Dad was right when he said there's no trash in the world that can't be saved, only resources in the wrong place. That's actually very wise. Lumine and Paimon, thanks for your hard work. Our world has taken another step in the right direction. Don't you have another quest? Now that Paimon looks at it, everything sure looks better after we rearranged them. All we did was change things around a little. I literally pressed 2 buttons. I don't know what I did. The sense of disarray from before is completely gone. I'm so confused. Paimon thought you were just a kid who's full of herself. Paimon, oof. Paimon didn't expect you to actually know a lot about composition and framing. I mean, she does seem like a painter, so can I take your flower? What? Aren't we buddies who battle against the evil organization together? Such little faith. I'm devastated. Aww. I mean, your name is Salsa, so why would someone name their child Salsa? Her name is Salsa! It's not that Paimon doesn't believe your skills, it's just... Aw, don't be sad. Oh, great, Paimon. Oh no. Is there monsters? What now? I nearly forgot Mom and Dad are coming home today. Aren't they usually home? Did you run away or something? I'm so confused. Yeah, because Mom and Dad are amazing. Amazing that they named their child Salsa. I mean, spam letters on a keyboard, sure, but salsa? Amazing people are always very, very busy. Does that mean I'm amazing? I'm also very, very busy now, but I'm nowhere near as amazing. Oh, they're so cute. When I become an artist, I can be as unreasonable as I want, just like Mom and Dad. What does being amazing have to do with being unreasonable? Yeah, will this get me a reputation? Or not? I don't remember what this quest is called. That's because Mom and Dad always check on my homework when they're back. How old are you? You even have homework? You look 6. I mean, yeah, sure, you might still have homework when you're in 1st grade, or heck, even kindergarten maybe, but it's not gonna be that hard. Even when I've finished everything, as long as I'm not sitting at my desk, they'll say, Salsa, oh Salsa, you're slacking off again. I'm pretty sure they named you Salsa just so they could say Salsa a bunch of times. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do in the future if you play with brushes and paints all day long? I mean, she could become a professional painter if she wanted to. Even though I tell them that I've long finished my homework, they continue nagging, but no matter how unreasonable they are, I can't get a word in because they're too brilliant. I don't think that's brilliant. I just think that's strict. Just my opinion. So I always pretended to be working really hard whenever Mom and Dad have come home. Oh, smart child. Okay, she is pretty smart for her name. Even when I haven't finished my homework, then they won't have anything to say. I'll say unreasonable things, however I like when I become as amazing as my parents, or even better than them. I don't think they're amazing. Feels kind of wrong somehow. Yeah. Oh no, I'm running late. I won't make it if I don't go off now. It was nice to meet you, Lumina and Paimon. Thank you so much for helping. I gotta go home now. Alright, I just moved a fan. This also runs off with our canvas and box of drawing tools. It's like a whirlwind. Children these days don't have it easy, huh? Thank goodness Paimon doesn't have any homework. Paimon, oh Paimon, you're slacking up again. Oh, that's adorable. Please say that was a reputation quest. Please, that gave me 20 primo gems, but I don't know if it was a reputation quest. Oh, it might not have been.
Time to go.
Oh, that sucks if it wasn't, because I want to continue with the Archon quest so badly. Please don't be stingy. I did a quest for a child. And I moved a fan. Why? Alright, what are some easy quests? What is happy birthday? Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me see where this quest is. So I'm looking at quick quests. I mean, I did get 20 Prima Gems from that quest, which is pretty nice, but still not fun. Alright. Oh, that sucks because there's so much dialogue. Why is there so much dialogue? Alright. Where is this? Alright, this might be a quest. Commission. It says truly mouthwatering. I don't know if I saw that one. It is one. Alright. I literally just need 10 more, but this is the quickest one that I found, so we're gonna do this one. It's right up here. And there is also crystal flies over here. I wonder if you can actually place the crystal fly trapper inside of water. If you just like place it around an area abundant with crystal flies and like within a certain time it'll just collect crystal flies like a chest or something. Normally there's 3, but I can never find the 3rd one. Because, you know, it's blue. There it is! No! Of course it disappears. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight these fighting guppies later. Regretfully, because I actually need their drops. Which was the, what was that actually called again? Technically, I need the Zenchromatic crystals, but I need those, like, little ball crystal thingies. Alright, here was the quest? Do I even want to know what's going on here? Are they mimicking? Are you okay?
Into the wind.
What did you crabbies do to this guy? Okay. I was not, that was something I was not expecting to see. Hi. Are you okay? You're in the ground? Thank you so much. You're all my saviors. I, Henry, will never forget your kindness. Well, you can repay my kindness by giving me my reputation stuff. Let's focus on the more important matter. Paimon's curious how you ended up here. Yeah, there were crabs surrounding you. And a sweet madame in front of you. Ah, those crabs must have been attracted here by the aroma of roast chicken. Yeah, how exactly did you get in the ground? Paimon is attracted by that too. No, that's different. Those crabs were probably choosing between me and the roast chicken as the starter. Do they eat human? I mean, they literally just always defend themselves. Just the thought that they might have chosen the fresh starter gives me chills. Okay, why are you even in this situation in the first place? You're in a hole in the ground. Are you not concerned by this fact? It's better, the fresher the better. Okay, to be fair, crabs as giant as those would be terrifying. Especially if you were neck deep in the ground. Hey, Paimon was talking about Henry, not the crabs. Who else would be buried in the ground? I almost said buried. So, do you need help, or do you just want to stay there? Naturally. No. I mean, no. Do not help me out. What? Do you want to be attacked by crabs, or washed up by the... I'm confused. Wow, okay. We heard you loud and clear. Let's go. No, wait, please. Do you want help or not? I like how it just slowly zooms in on him. Huh? What's up? Here's the thing. Please listen to me carefully. This is a brand new beauty fit. Ha! You don't want me to ruin your makeup or suit? You don't need to shout. Paimon's ears hurt. I'm not shouting. Worry not. I am a perfectly sane person. Okay, he is shouting. Yeah, I'm getting a little concerned for my safety more than his. I'm adopting a beauty practice that is scientific and healthy, which is why I buried myself in the moist sands with my own hands. I don't follow all trends you see. You're an idiot. What do you think burying your... Do you think it's like a mud bath? If so, that is not the case. Also, mud baths are disgusting, even though, technically I feel like it does rejuvenate your skin. They're still disgusting in my opinion. Please leave. Do not block my sunlight. What sunlight? I mean, sure, the sun illuminates the moon, so technically that's still moonlight is still considered sunlight, but sunlight reflected off the moon, but man, you're crazy. Let's go? Since you're curious, okay, well, he's not gonna let us leave. Then you leave me with no choice but to explain the magic of skincare treatment. The clam worms in the sand can clear the... So loud. I mean, what's up with this person? Paimon can't understand his words at all. Yeah, he's not sane. Is that so? What do you think? Let's check the vicinity. Vicinity? What would that do? You leaving? Yes, we'll look around and come back later. Okay, off you go. This is strange. Why is there a sweet madame and bayou? Roast chicken here? Looks like there wasn't any sand stuck to it either. Okay, so that was fresh chicken then? There's a shovel. How did you even dig yourself in here? To get stuck? Are you stuck? I mean, he buried himself with a shovel? Fontaine is just strange, but did he bury himself with a shovel? I don't want to touch you. What is this? Strange machine that's broken too. Did this like corrupt his mind or something? I mean, that top part looks like it could be something similar to the Oasia and Numena or whatever it is. I don't know. Don't look so wary. This is the latest beauty trend. Don't follow all trends you see, idiot! Was I not supposed to talk to you? Who am I supposed to talk to? Am I still supposed to investigate? Who's Augustus? I don't know who Augustus is. Is that... No, that's not part of the quest. Chili mouthworm. There we go. So there's still one more. Where is it? Is it in the water? Where is it? Am I not seeing it? Can these actually be visible with elemental sight? Is it on the house? I can't tell if I can hear it or not. Why is that crab blue? Celestia, always the creeper. There's a man stuck in the sand and I have no idea what to do. Okay, so they're blue because they have Hydra afflicted to them. That's actually really cool that the elemental sight does that. Now that's suspicious. What are you doing here exactly? Turner and Hunter? Okay, who names... No offense to anyone named Hunter, I'm sure you're a good person. But who names their child Hunter? Hello? Oh, okay. Oh. You guys are creepy. Uh-oh. I hope he doesn't spot me. Hey, don't leave Paimon in this awkward silence. Hello. What a beautiful day. About that person over there, do you know something about him? Does he got a screw loose? What person? Okay, yeah, you're suspicious. You definitely dug him up. Is there like sand on your clothes or something like that? Or was the guy was Henry making something up about the trend? The trend's not real. I don't know. Henry does seem strange. I don't know about the person you're talking about. We're just taking a walk. Yeah, you were standing still looking up at the sky. I totally believe that. Look, you can't lie to me. Yes, that's right. We're just taking a walk. A walk taken by us. Two totally ordinary people. Totally ordinary people do not say they're totally ordinary people. What a beautiful day and what a wonderful thing walking is, don't you think? Okay, you're pushing it. Taking a walk is totally normal. I'm sure you understand. Alright, tell me already. What are you guys even talking about? Paimon, why are you looking up that way? Aren't they like in front of us or something? That's weird. Did you hear someone calling for help? A man buried in the ground over there and almost got eaten by crabs. What? Something like that happened where we take walks? Okay, enough about the walk. We know it's fake. You're Men in Black, but you're not the Men in Black. On such a beautiful day? If he gets eaten by crabs, I heard he defeated the crabs, you idiots. That'll be really funny. I mean, a real pity, yeah. Okay, so I saw that. Shame, we won't let this happen. I mean, we can't let this happen. If we run into something like this during our walk, we will not be bystanders. I mean, if. Okay, yeah, you guys are really bad at lying. Just spit it out. What are you guys doing here? Taking a walk. Yeah, that's a total BS lie. Cut the crap! Like we said, taking a walk. Yeah, reconfirming what you already said a million times is only making you seem more suspicious, honestly. Even I'm a better liar than you guys, and that's saying something. You guys really didn't notice anything weird? They're behind his house, of course. They buried him. And he might actually be making something up about the trend. No, none at all. Yeah, none at all, except for that the two of you are interrupting our walk. You guys were looking up at the sky. You guys weren't walking. You were waiting for the guy to die. Taking a walk is very personal. We do not like to be interrupted. I understand that on a personal level, but dude, you're laying it on a little thick. We know what you're doing. We suggest that you find a good place for walks. The Fountain of Lucine, for instance, is a pretty good place. Yeah, like in the city, technically speaking. This is where we take walks. I mean, where we feel the nature. Yeah, and you totally didn't see this guy be buried in the ground. That's why we don't want to be interrupted. Goodbye. Right, well, we're not getting anything from them. It's too pretty strange. Paimon, you're bad at detecting lies. You're bad at lying and you're bad at detecting lies. Why is there... Did they put the sweet madame in front of you just because they want you to, like, see the food and starve? How much does Barbara heal me? I don't know. More than 2,000, but... Hi, Henry. Do you know something about those two Men in Black? Don't mind my music swirl around me. Don't doubt me. I buried myself with my very own hands. This is the latest beauty trend. Okay, that's actually getting suspicious now instead of creepy. Dude. Are they, like, threatening you or something? Because I can beat them up. Lumine, any thoughts? I mean, take him out of the sand because he's gonna die either way? Oh! They actually do these with world quests! Self-proclaimed beauty treatment. She gonna talk? No! The latest fad and a very weird attitude, but why did he have to scream and shout them? Shout so that he can be heard? Did he shout so that other people than us can hear him? Wait, speaking of such people, they are probably... Wait. I thought shouting, he would have shouted so he could attract other people instead of those guys, not being those guys themselves. I'm so confused. No, that can't be it. Alright. We'll bet that one and... What the walker do? They're obviously not taking a walk. Yeah, that's clear. What about the shovel? How do you even manage to bury... Yes! Bury yourself like that. That one and that one? No, that can't be... Okay. Guess it's not. Oh! Something! Roast chicken. It didn't say anything about the roast chicken. Skin grilled to perfection, fragrant and crispy. The sizzling fat inside is releasing 1,000 aromatic compounds that speak of tenderness that melts in the mouth. It looks delicious. Wow! I didn't know Illumina was a gourmet! Burying roast chicken. I see. Henry didn't try to bury the roast chicken with his shovel, but ended up getting buried by the crabs. Wait, he ended up getting buried by crabs, but the guys still hate him? Almost ate Henry's head or the roast chicken. I mean, to them, probably look the same. What do crabs even eat? Like in real life? Smaller crabs eat algae, seaweed, worms, and small clams and shrimp. Larger crabs can eat squid, snails, mussels, other crabs, and small fish. Huh. I thought they just all ate, like, fungi, or not fungi, algae, seaweed, worms, small clams, that type of thing. What is this? That one? No? I'm so confused! This one? No, that can't be it. Alright, well, there were only a couple golds. I'm so confused. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? It's the guys that buried him. I'm just gonna click random things. Shouts that can be heard. The Walker duo was that. Oh, fans have been fearful of the Walker duo. Yeah, clearly, because they wanted him to die. Or pretend like they didn't want him to die. Very bad at pretending, by the way. Henry is afraid of asking for our help because he's scared of the Walker duo. So the reason why the Walker duo makes sense. Makes Henry scared is what? Because they can hurt him? Yeah, they can hurt him. It's a shovel. It's a weapon. I mean, yeah, they can use the plate that the Sweet Madame is on, but why ruin the Sweet Madame when they can just hurt him with the shovel? They were the ones who buried Henry. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, now you come over. Was I doing this loud or something? I have done nothing. This is the latest beauty trend. What? When did you... We're taking a walk. Taking walks is a form of exercise. Okay, can I beat you guys up now? Shut up about your walks. In your movement. Continual repetitiveness is idiotic when trying to lie. Exercise involves movement. Movement is what brought us here. Yeah, I could tell. Movement is also what buried the guy in the ground. Did you do this? So what if... Oh, Hunter, I remember now. Take a good look at her. Yeah, I'm an investigator? That's the person he told us not to mess with. He? Hunter? Who? Huh? Right. What are you whispering about? Nothing. We're just taking a walk. Idiots! That's right, we are just taking a walk. Stop repeating yourself like a broken record. If there's nothing else, we'll Keep walking and walk to other places. Yeah, okay, so apparently you're threatened by me? Wait, do you have to do anything scary to me anymore? Yeah, why were you bullying this guy in the first place? The lesson has been learned, if you know what I mean. What lesson? What is that machine? Who is your master? Nothing. I mean, roast chicken is dangerous. It invites trouble. See it as a valuable lesson. Let's go. Huh? What? But roast chicken is aboard? What? Forget the roast chicken. We should continue our walk. I could not read that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. Yeah, because I'm not a complete idiot, unlike those guys. But they were scared of me? Seems it is exactly like Gloomine said. Let's help Henry out. Okay, what did you do to those guys to invoke their wrath? What is that? Is that like the waterfall bubble thingy I seen before? It might be. But digging you out is really exhausting job, so Paimon will take the roast chicken as payment. I mean, I'll take the reputation as payment, but I earned a good story. Huh? Alright, fine. It takes a while to help Henry out of the sands and take the barrel off. Barrel off of him? Was there a barrel on his head? You start enjoying delicious roast chicken with Paimon. Henry seems as if he's about to drool, but he holds back the desire to have a share to keep his promise and maintain his dignity. After being buried in the sands and almost eaten by crabs, I don't think he has much dignity left. Or at least I wouldn't. However, seeing Henry trying really hard to look unaffected, Paimon offers to share the roast chicken with Henry. Oh! The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives out an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. Oh, Paimon! That's cute! Did I finish? Oh. He's protest. Freedom! Ah, the sweet taste of freedom. Though not as satisfying as roast chicken. Freedom is sure sweet. I'm guessing that sign says freedom? So, what does that board that you're holding stand for? Oh, this? It represents protest, of course. Against what? How should I put this? They're the ones who buried me. They did it to stop me from working hard, which is why I want to protest? Wait, they did it to stop you from working hard, which is why you want to protest. Because you want to work hard? Or you don't? Wait, why didn't you want you to stop working so hard? Yeah. And they seemed scared of me, the one they said, this is the one who he warned us about. What did they mean by that? Can you keep a secret? Not really. Of course, your secrets are safe with Paimon. Your secrets are at least safe with Paimon. Then yours are safe with me too. I'm not sure if I could trust a man in the sand. But I'm afraid I can't tell. What? You literally just asked if I could keep a secret. Hey, are you making fun of Paimon? Let's talk about something else then. Why were they scared of me? Okay, what's the barrel you were wearing? Is that a form of protest as well? Did he have the barrel on his head? I didn't see a barrel on his head. Huh? That... I don't know. Before they buried me, they put the barrel on me. A deed born to their twisted ways, I'll wager. Before they buried you, they put the barrel on you? On your head or your ankles? Or I'm so confused. Why did you end up buried by them? Because, I mean, it's 2 against 1, so... 2 against 1 taking a walk. Because they're terrible, terrible people. They just grabbed me for no reason at all and buried me in the sand. They wanted me dead. Yeah, no kidding. No reason at all, huh? Really? Of course. Didn't you see? I was literally buried in sand. Yeah, and I helped you out of it. I deserve some truth after all that. If they didn't want me dead, why else would they do it? I mean, they did say you dying would be hilarious. because you work too hard? I'm so confused. That makes sense. I mean, what do you think? I think I'm even more confused than when I saw a man stuck in the sand, almost being devoured by crabs. Ah. Why was Henry buried in the ground? The barrel that the Walker duo put around Henry's chest before he was buried. Chest? Oh, maybe it was like an open barrel to keep him from, like opening his arms and stuff. Under such circumstances, the barrel prevents the sand from applying pressure to the chest so that Henry would not be suffocated, which is to say the Walker duo did not want to kill him. So their true intention was to torture him? To break his mind? I don't know. A machine with an unclear purpose. It seems like it's no longer functioning. Is it related to the situation here? No doubt, but the roast chicken. Chicken is crispy on the outside and gives an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. She says yum yum, I love that. Why did that not go great? Almost ate Henry's head or the roast chicken. Oh, because that was still the one thing. But Henry was buried so he couldn't eat it. That feels kind of weird. The roast chicken was placed in front of him because is to torture him, to starve him to death? I don't know. I mean, that seems like some kind of torture. If I associate this and this. Yes! I'm smart for once! They mentioned lesson before leaving. Seems like they wanted to teach Henry a lesson by burying him in the sand and letting him see the roast chicken that he couldn't reach. Why? What was this one again? Let me read that one again. I don't know what that one was. I can't read it again. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna associate this until I get it because I don't remember what that was. There we go. Use roast to catch Henry. It takes a roast chicken to catch him? Dude, you gotta know roast chicken laying on the sand is a trap. If it were Paimon, she might have fallen for that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Crabs? Okay, the crabs were there because of the roast chicken. Right? Ooh. Used Henry to catch crabs. I don't think they would use a single human man to catch crabs, right? Right? Yes, I see. The Walker duo wanted to use Henry to attract crabs. Well, that's kind of sadistic way to do it. Lesson. He was buried safely. Bet the broken machine. There we go. Because he broke the machine. Ooh, wait. Judging from the clues from the scene, the only reason could be this. Teach him a lesson because he broke the machine? But I thought he said he was working hard, unless that was a lie too. What, so they didn't intend to kill me at all? You guys are really observant. That's right, I was the one who broke the machine. Yeah, you're just a bad liar, I'm gonna be honest. But why did you break the machine? Why indeed? Because a long time ago, I lived a poor... okay, we're gonna get a depressing anime backstory. I lived a poor and miserable life. I was really depressed. Then I met a guy who gave me a healthy drink that lifted my spirits. Oh, there's gonna be a twist. He was really kind to me, so I wanted to pay him back for his kindness. One day, I had my chance. He introduced me to some very rich people and asked me to help them. As a slave or something, and then you're contract bound to them? I don't know. Now you're protesting. Isn't that gonna get you buried in the sand again? Or, dead? Because they did seem like assassins. Well, assassins that don't kill. All I did was menial work, such as collecting mechanical parts that belong to the Fontaine Research Institute. The rich people paid me a pretty sum for those chores. I mean, they're rich. That's pretty awesome, but... Right? This time they asked me to find the strange machine, take the core out, and deliver the core to them. I can repay my bro and make some money. I'm gonna give my all. Your bro? Why do you gotta say it like that? That's weird. But those terrible people. Perhaps they hated me working hard to change my life for the better. They interfered with my work and warned me against delivering the precision components to my employers. I'm so confused. So random people came up to you because you were making a living for yourself? But I wouldn't let them win. I took the job and protested against their behavior. As a result, like you said, I was taught a lesson. Oh, poor you. Yeah, so sympathetic, Paimon. But is this job of yours really so well paid? Wait, to him? Maybe. Of course. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to tell you why I'm protesting. However, since you saved my life, as much saving your life, I mean. I also thought that since you two are really observant, I might as well just tell you the truth. You can see it as a collaboration. Collaboration? I don't want to be buried in the sand. Excuse you, you're the only one that's going to be buried in the sand. So you're protesting against your job, or you're protesting against the people that buried you in the sand? I'm so confused. What's going on? So strange machines have been deployed above ground and underwater. It's easy to spot such machines. They'll produce peculiar light around them. Handle it for me and bring... Oh, come on, dude. No! Handle it for me and bring me the specific core inside it. There should be 7 in total. After it's done, we'll split the earnings 50-50. Deal? It takes 70 of the earnings. 20% must be paid in advance. Fine. But I can't give it to you in advance. I'm still waiting for everything to be done so that I can get paid. But what do these machines do? Yeah, are they gonna explode? They destroy the environment. These machines are evil stuff. Destroy how? Oh, so are these machines like the machines behind those men in black? Or are the men in black behind those machines? How am I gonna know? I'm not a member of Fontaine Research Institute. You're just a chore boy, I guess? Anomalies have already occurred, so it has to be hazardous to the environment. I mean, primordial seawater? That's a threat. Well, that sounds reasonable. Every time we see any supernatural environment during our adventure, there's bound to be some trouble that we have to deal with. I mean, why don't we help Henry? I just want my 20 reputation. Please. It's settled then. Bring me 7 cores and let's become rich together. I don't care. I'm gonna come back and then this guy is gonna... Did I get my reputation stuff already? I don't think I did. Wait. Did his quest disappear? I'm so confused. I don't think it gave me the reputation, did it? Oh, it might have. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna collect this commission stuff because I don't know if I actually unlock Catherine here. Catherine! Hi! Ad Astra Abyssos. Well, Abyssosk. Don't know what I just said. Welcome to the Adventures Guild. Is there something I can help you with? Catherine, it's me! It's Catherine again. This one must be a puppet too. Well, oh my god. Nahida told us that all the Catherines were puppets from Shazaya, so yeah. Perhaps. Is there something I can help you with? Are you looking to take on a commission or send one out? I don't think I've ever sent out a commission. Other than, like, look for my brother. Just taking a look. Please let me take a look. See, if you're running into any guild-related issues, come and ask me. I will provide the utmost service for you and answer all answerable questions. As a bot would do, because you have a keyhole on the back of your neck. Can't see it now, but you know it's there. Then we thank you for your contribution to the Guild adventure. We wish you smooth travels. I thought there was gonna be that. Yeah, now
Thank
she
you for
talks.
Ad Astra.
Makes sense why she says the same thing over and over again, because, you know, she is a robot. So there is actual lore to that. Wait a minute. Tubby says the same thing over and over again, too. That's suspicious. I mean, Tubby's a teapot spirit, I think she said? But it's still suspicious. Why is this here? Oh. I can now collect quests in Fontaine, but I'm not gonna because I still need commissions here. In Liyue. Claim that, because that's gonna bug the crap out of me. And then I can finally find out what this crystal flycatcher does. And I'm probably not even gonna be able to find out what it does exactly, just because it probably like takes a day or some specific amount of time to catch the crystal flies. Talking to me, sorry, blah blah blah. You're talking about something, yeah, I don't care. 2? Another Horizon on the Venture? What was that? Was that Catherine's quest? That might have been Catherine's quest. Why does it do that to me? Yay. I finally got this stupid crystal fly trap that I probably can't even use. Oh, that's perfect. After you place the crystal fly trap, put a specific material inside. It will begin operation and bake crystal flies into itself. Can you just place it anywhere, or do you have to place it in crystal fly rich area? After a certain period of time, you'll be able to retrieve crystal cores from within. Oh, is it like a thing where it works AFK? Why does it have to be ore? The only good ore that I actually have are these crystal chunks. I mean, 1 crystal chunk equals 10, but that's still 30 crystal chunks. Oh, crap. Alright, I want to take this crystal fly trap somewhere else because I don't know if it's going to be like more potent near other crystal flies or something like that. Now, obviously, there's no crystal flies in the actual city, in the actual court of Fontaine. I always forget that the city is called the Court of Fontaine, and the court is called the Opera of Fontaine. Or the Opera Epicles, something like that. I almost want to call it Eclipse, but obviously it's not Eclipse. I'm gonna collect these crystal flies, but there are often crystal flies here, so maybe it's like better luck in a crystal fly area? I don't know. I'm gonna put it right here. If I collected it again. Yes. Alright, there's just gonna be this random spiral here. Tell me, is it 30? It is 30. I did the math correctly. It sucks that it's ore. Let me see what the other ore does, because I still don't know what this Condescence crystal does. I mean, it equals 20, which is more than the crystal chunks. What is this? That one's 10. That one's 10. Maybe it's because those ones are rarer? I mean, I think you can find them underwater. That one's 10. That one's 10. Okay. So it's gonna be 30 either way, but I have the most of these ones.
This scenery is wonderful.
It is actually very
Surely
pretty
enough to
scenery.
convince anyone to become a wanderer.
How long does the crystal fly trap take? Obviously, it's gonna take some time, but... Ha! Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, I read something. Now I can't find it. Requiring crystal trap, crystal fly trap device. Christ. Go to your inventory, select the gadget to deploy it, interact with it. After activating it, you must wait a total of 7 days to receive 15 crystal core. What the heck is that? It's 2 crystal flies a day. I can get more of that just by spawning in random areas. Like just now, I got 3 crystal fly. Over here you could get a couple crystal fly. Let's see, where else is abundance of crystal fly? You can get, I know you can get a bunch of, well, at least 1 crystal fly here or here, I think. It might be one of the areas. You get a bunch of crystal fly here. It's honestly not worth it. That was completely useless to see a little spiral. Although, I wonder if it's gonna, like, change detail. Can I look at it? If it's gonna, like, change detail, like, once it actually collects crystal flies. 7 days, 15 crystal cores. For 30! That's 2! If I'm doing my math correctly, which I'm probably not, that's 2 crystal cores. No. That's 2 ores per crystal core. That is the worst. Am I doing that correctly? 15 crystal cores, 30 ore. Yeah, I think I am doing that correctly. Which is actually surprising because I'm absolutely atrocious at math. Alright, hi, Charlotte. That was completely useless.
If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
I mean, kind of. I like that you called me a world walker.
You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick mora!
It's literally what all journalists and paparazzi do, Paimon. Can we negotiate a profit split? I mean, you are gaining profit off of me, so... I don't know, copyright? Does copyright strike work on people?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that.
You all
Curious
sound
you didn't
French
receive
just
it, though.
saying poisson.
It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Ooh!
Really? Oh, you're the best!
I mean, she got me more with the Mora, but sure.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon.
She really
If I were
is.
a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm glad you don't have an ulterior motive, Charlotte.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Debatable.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
Were we?
A friend of ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's
Oh,
Mona.
yeah! I forgot about that with all the crystal fly stuff I did.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist.
We've
for our
actually
paper.
known Modem before
Really
you,
good
but
one, too. She's so
I
young
mean,
and
technically
already
we
such a
don't,
brilliant
but we do,
astrologist.
but we don't. I don't know how the lore stuff works.
So she mentioned me? What did she say?
I mean, she said that you guys talked.
She said that you're a real daredevil of a
That too.
journalist.
A pink-haired daredevil.
Nice. In which case, did this
Nice.
daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Oh man, we're like celebrities.
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
I mean, not really, considering it only just said that we were in the Fortress of Mirapede, saying that we were a criminal for a time.
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography.
I
What
ate
I'd
a
like to do is
cake!
dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me? I mean, I do have a bunch of stories, considering we're not even from this world. Although, I don't even know if Lumine remembers before Tevat, which is, you know, suspicious according to the lore.
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
I mean, she asks questions, I give answers. I think that's qualify enough.
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it.
Oh, Charlotte.
Not right now, of course.
Ah,
I'll need a few days to prepare.
really? Don't say it's gonna be like 2 days and I have to wait.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
I want to catch Frina in the act and know what she's planning.
Oh, so that's a
Or
yes?
know what she's hiding.
Oh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
I'm a celebrity.
Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
A true
Wait,
gold-hearted
Shadow, I've
journalist.
still got a question for you.
Did she run off already?
Hmm? And
Ah.
what's that?
Normally, most of the characters run off already.
If, just for example,
Paimon!
Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I
She's
do hear
gonna
about it
scare
often,
people.
but I've never once thought that
I
the
mean,
day
if she
could be
goes
tomorrow.
around asking people, if Fontaine floods tomorrow just by chance, what would you do about it?
If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist
Exactly.
first and foremost.
No!
That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene.
You.
And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily.
You wouldn't forsake your homeland for your life?
From what I've seen,
Huh?
most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass.
Yeah,
In
they're
truth, it
just
might be
gonna
better just to
die
behave like
and then
normal rather
create
than
more
worry over
chaos
such
for
an end.
those who do want to leave.
So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours.
Huh?
I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
I mean, yes, but you can do what you enjoy outside of Fontaine, too. You know, there's 6 other nations.
Just think about it. If this
I mean, it's
nation
not your
really were to be
homeland,
suddenly
sure, but
destroyed
your
tomorrow,
homeland could
I
kill
still
you.
successfully finish an exclusive
Because of
interview
the
with a
previous
truly unique
Archon.
person, then the story I would
Probably.
wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible.
There's the one time I randomly saw like a group of pelicans. I don't know why, just these pelicans remind me of just one time I was on a walk with my dog. We just ran across a group of pelicans. I did not know I could find pelicans where I'm at because I live in a small town next to a small lake. But apparently pelicans were there, which was really weird. We did not get close to them because I actually didn't know if the pelicans would attack, and my dog is aggressive. So,
I'm not a
that was
dreamer,
my
nor am
terrifying
I a
encounter with
workaholic,
pelicans.
but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist.
Born and died to be a journalist, I guess. That's true determination.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
Ah. Not even
That's
worried that Fontaine
so
could flood
nice.
tomorrow.
All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her.
That's actually sad, Paimon.
Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
The sea? What are our friends like setting up the trap for
Sea breeze and
Farina?
scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
I mean, we're not from Fontaine, so there's not much we can do about like the opera and stuff, but
Paimon's been thinking.
yes.
If it
That's
was
a
to
dangerous
Fontaine,
thing, by the way.
All of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow. Where would we go and what would we do?
I mean, I feel like you would be on my shoulders just as we swim, or on my head or something, because, you know, you can fly and stuff, but apparently you can't fly over water?
No, Paimon should ask if you could choose.
What was that sound?
What would you like to do?
I heard a sound of fabric. Maybe that was just Paimon and Lumine? If I could choose, huh? If all of Tevat flooded, what would we do? What could we do if all of Teyvat flooded? It's just like Charlotte said. Suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much
To
time
look for
thinking
our
about
sibling!
these kinds of things.
My sibling.
We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes, I think I'll just keep journeying on. Aww.
You mean, still traveling?
You guys make it seem like it's the end of the world now or something. I'm getting a little concerned. Cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world. Aww.
Huh.
Mean.
Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
This is heartwarming. The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodations and end this busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview in Spina di Rasula's safe house at the Fleuve. Sandra? Navia, having finished her business in Poisson, even stops by to take a photo with the two of you. All goes well. Aw, Navia! That's adorable. She even takes a photo with us. Listen, Silver! Listen, Silver!
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough.
But what happened about the thingy that we were gonna do with Farina? What is the plan for that?
But it's still better than the Fortress of Meripede.
Are they
that's for
setting
sure.
up a plan or
Not
something?
only damp there, but salty too.
Didn't you say you liked the fortress?
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Don't trust the name Isadora. I have trauma from the last game I streamed.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
From the place Nula works?
Yes,
Are you
I'm
Messenger?
Isadora. Monsieur Nervilat sent me to look for you two
Whoa.
before. I heard that afterward
Oh,
you went
I
to the
thought you
fortress
said-
of Meropide.
Meropede. I thought you were gonna send us to Nuvalet again. So are you underwater? Are you under the impression that we might be wanting criminals? I mean, we ate a cake. And that's gonna be on my criminal record forever.
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Woo, let's hear!
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
What even is the Maréchaussée Phantom?
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
Wait, that doesn't seem like part of the plan.
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis.
I mean... Granted, I love Farina, but she's not telling us the whole truth, and in this case, she needs to tell us the whole truth.
And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
Oh no! I don't think that's part of the plan, Farina. Oh, they're gonna scare her away before we can even trap her.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
Well, yeah, all people need to find an outlet somewhere, and they just chose that to be Farina. But that's the thing, I don't even think she can do anything about the prophecy. I think it has something, or all of it has something to do with Egeria.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
Exactly.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
Debatable.
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
Is that just like the rumor or something, or is that actually what happened?
The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone.
Is the
Only when
Maréchaussée
things had
Phantom
stabilized did we
the
realize that she had
guards?
gone missing.
Oh no.
So, you mean she's still missing?
When did this happen?
That's right. the marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet.
Nouvellette!
That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Exactly what Arlecchino would have been able to do to her. Had she wanted to kill Farina, she could have.
Good.
That's deep.
Monsieur Neuvillette sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Does he know that I'm going to come up to him and ask him more questions?
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Oh,
Is
man.
that so? Well, all right then.
Where would
In
she
that
go
case,
if she
you two
wasn't, like,
take care.
taken or something?
I'll be heading back to the palais now.
I mean, she doesn't have her vision. She doesn't have her gnosis, presumably, so where would she go if she wasn't taken? This is the silent conversation.
We should hurry over to Poisson then.
Is that water? You sure can't quickly.
If we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat.
Which would be...
And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone.
regretfully, the poor baby.
When Neuvillette was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse.
Oh.
It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today.
Also, when she did run by us, she didn't even notice us, or that she didn't care.
Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
But people there will know she's the Archon too, right?
Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too.
Nice, Paimon! That's adorable! I see, becoming a detective's done you some good.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Alright. Man, and just thinking how Paimon used to talk, like, she used to be super bland and, like, not... Why is that called Apocalypse? The prophecy shall inevitably come to fruition. The plans are in place. All that's left is to judge a god. Oh my god. No pun intended, but pun intended as well? Oh my god. Okay.
This place looks deserted.
Yeah, I
Guess all
wonder
the
why.
survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of death at station.
Oh, don't play the
Farina
sad
really
music.
here? Let's try to find her as soon as possible.
I don't like that. Oh, Farina. I don't like that it's playing the sad music. Farina. What did Egeria do, Farina? You gotta tell me. You gotta trust me, please. You gotta trust Nouvellette, your big brother. Or little brother? I don't know.
That's Farina, right over there. She
Hush.
really is here all on her own.
Hush, hush, hush. No. No.
Should I just give up?
Farina.
This is all meaningless.
Farina crying is so sad. What did you do to her, Egeria?
What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead.
Farina?
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
She doesn't want any of this to happen to her people.
Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out.
Oh. Farina, let me give her a hug.
I'm sorry. But
What is
can
she
I
sorry
even
for?
do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over?
Farina.
Who's that?
Don't worry, Farina.
Oh my god, we got close quickly.
So it is you, blonde traveler
Farina.
from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Farina, tell me, please.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
Oh.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving.
Farina,
I'm still trying to
no. We
process
know
it.
what happened. Okay, so it just happened this morning? Ironic that we actually found her where we thought we would find her. There's like all
Who
of
did that
Fontaine that she could have gone to, and yet she
uncivilized
went to
rabble think they were?
Poisson.
Disturbing my enjoyment of the arts.
Farina.
They even dare to tout their archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found.
I can see that this is a guise, Farina.
Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marche Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too.
Actually, they are. I don't know about the people. Stop trying to act tough.
Of course not.
Farina, you were like a popped balloon when we finally... When we were, basically... Was it like... dueling against her in court? I don't know what to call it.
Hey,
We're
there she
against
is.
her in
The
court.
Hydro Archon's over there.
No, screw you.
Quick, after her.
Screw you. I will fight you with my sword.
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are... They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line.
Don't know if that's what I would call
They
them.
haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they?
They're scared, so they're gonna do what humans do and attack the first thing they think will help.
That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Okay, wait, but... The third tablet in that one place that we saw was the people surrounding Farina while she was drowning. And then the prophecy. So they're gonna get
Farina just ran off.
too caught up in attacking Farina, and then the water level's gonna rise.
Quick, we have
Oh
to catch up with
no,
her.
what is happening? I want to fight these people. Please let me fight these people. Let me fight these idiotic people. Why do they think attacking an Archon is the brightest idea? I mean, they don't know that she doesn't have a Gnosis. It's literally attacking an Archon. Probably went behind there. Yep. Idiots. Hide in a house or something. Hide in that house or
Should be
in a
the
bush
place,
or something.
right? Hey, Farina!
Are you trying to run from us?
There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
But she wants to run from us, too. She wants to run from the truth. Farina, tell me.
What is this place?
It's Poisson.
Hurry, they're almost here.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted. Lead the way.
I like how even in a panic, she still talks fancy. Although I do like her suit. It's a cute suit. Kind of reminds me of Hu Tao's. Except, you know, Hu Tao's is like red and black, and I think we're just going in the random person's house. I mean, yeah, I know Poisson is basically deserted, but dang, that's pretty creepy.
Paimon's exhausted.
You fly!
I'm so
Don't talk so
tired.
loudly, they could still hear
I
you.
totally thought they had caught me.
Farina, tell me.
No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm
Frida.
they displayed.
You might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right.
Oh man, they're gonna whisper now?
Yep, that's a good girl.
Uh-oh. That's not a good thing.
What's happening? The ground's shaking.
Oh
Is it
no.
an earthquake?
The more earthquakes that happen, the more the water level is gonna rise. Another disaster just struck, I suspect. What did Egeria do?
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
Oh, is it gonna flood us? That's not a
It
good thing.
can't be. It's happening again.
Oh no. But who to this time? Who else is underground? Or, unless the water... Oh, wait. Those people that were chasing Farina could be in danger.
Well, there's no need
If
to
it's
worry
still
too
from
much about
Poisson.
that. Neverlette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, you should all just leave Fontaine temporarily till the crisis is resolved. You guys are idiots. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I hope you're right.
You don't have to leave forever. Just tell you won't die from your own homeland.
But the people of Poisson,
They've already died. I'm losing Silver. As Farina finally reached her limit, and then she's talking about her actual feelings, she's starting to look far less stiff. You begin to talk amongst yourselves as Farina slowly calms down.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years.
And oh my god, Farina, her voice gets duller too.
I once had informants
Instead of
all over
cheery.
Tibet, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
But
I've tried all kinds of ways too to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing.
what did Egeria do?
But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time.
So you're supposed to suffer just because of what the previous Hydro Archon did?
We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way.
Screw the
and
heavenly
the prophecy shall
principles.
be fulfilled.
Screw them. I mean, we're literally on a mission partially to find them. Screw them. I mean, maybe screw Egeria too, though I don't entirely know her story, so I can't entirely say that. But Egeria disobeyed the heavenly principles, and instead of sending down a spike, they cursed the future Hydro Archon, who did nothing. That's not fair. I mean, sure, they probably weren't entirely fair against all the people of Conria, but that's different. But even then, you still haven't given up, right? I mean, she was talking about giving up.
Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free.
But that would also mean that you would be alone, Farina. But that would also mean that hope would disappear.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times.
Farina!
Especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives.
See, I don't like the Archons, but I don't like the Heavenly Principles anymore. I like the Heavenly Principles less than I do the Archons. Because, in all honesty, the Archons are just their puppets. They're children? I don't know. I say the Archons are the Heavenly Principles' puppets. The Archons attacked Conria because they were forced to. Because they were commanded to. By their god. By the gods' god. The almighty god. The Heavenly Principles. Which, I mean, I don't know what the Heavenly Principles specifically is, but we met the sustainer of Heavenly Principles in the beginning of the game. The floaty white-haired lady.
But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else.
Oh, Farina.
As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late.
So she still hasn't given up?
Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
So do you really not know what to do? I'm confused.
Well, that's enough for now.
And
I
so the
got the
facade
impulse
begins
to play
again.
the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all.
Frina, that was the real you.
Don't take any of what I just said seriously.
I'm gonna take
How
it very
could I
seriously.
possibly let Fontaine
Egeria
fall to the whims of
did
trivial
something.
prophecy?
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest just now.
She was! We're running out of time. We can't go back to square one like this. I have to get more information about her. Frina, you might not have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden.
Frina, please.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
Screw fate. Why does it have to be your duty? Because the all-ranking gods say so? Like, what they say goes, but what they say kills. But even if you shared your even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose someone to confide in, like Nouvelette. Trust your big brother. I mean, I feel like you technically be older than him, or at least the same age, but still, trust. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness.
You've
Yes.
participated in
I've
courts
heard that
before.
You came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here.
Yes. So the Tevat laws don't apply to me. Okay, that's actually a cool realization, because even the Tevat laws apply to the dragons, because they're... I don't know how the other dragons work, but Nouvelette said something about a dragon god coming from the stars, kind of like we did, and dragons ruling over Tevat, and then the gods took part of the power of the dragons somehow. If they were all powerful, how did they take their power? I don't know. They took part of the dragon's power, and all of the dragons of Tevat, he said, are not up to their full dragonhood, specifically because the Archons have their power. Which, in a personal theory, I feel like that's the Gnosis. But, laws in Tevat. Wait, the Dragon King could actually be one of the Descenders. Because there's 4 Descenders, I think. And we're like the 3rd or the 4th. I don't remember which one we are. But, what was it? Tevat laws don't apply to us because we've already seen that before. Obviously, because we're a Descender, we're not originally from Tevat. So I don't know about either. That's really suspicious and all. But we know that specifically because we've experienced it before as well. Not just because we're from beyond the stars, so she says, exploring the galaxy, that type of thing. Easy childlike stuff. But with Rukkhadevata, when Rukkhadevata was erased, we still remember her because we're from beyond the stars. We're not from Tevat, so we kept the memory without endangering Tevat, because we're not connected to Tevat. So the Tevatian laws don't apply to us, basically.
And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
Exactly! Tevat laws don't apply to Lumine. Not even the clothing.
If that's the case...
Then you can still share it with me. There's no time left. Please, Farina, spit it out. That was a thought, wasn't it? Oh, cutscene! Oh! Uh-oh, something's gonna happen. Please, trust me. Screw the heavenly principles. Oh, no. Great timing, Crumbling. Uh-oh, what is... Huh? Not the greatest timing. Not... Linny? Wait. Wait, did we... Wait,
Ladies
wait.
and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance.
Huh?
Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
Wait, she was just about to tell me!
So, this is what it is.
No!
Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes.
Wait, how did you even do that, though? We were in Poisson. Your underground thing can't lead all the way to Poisson, right? But... she was just about to tell me, Farina, please, I promise I didn't try to trick you. I didn't know what was going on.
Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice.
Keep forgetting it's
the
Focalor.
embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to
When did
trial?
we step off that? Okay. Huh? Huh?
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial?
Oh my god, I almost found out the truth. Did I know this would happen?
In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Uh-oh. Farina can't fight? Even, like, lore speaking, she's an off-field member. Like, she equips her enemies, or not enemies, she equips her friends, and then she goes off-field so she doesn't do damage. Because she can't do that much damage. The only damage she can do is with her 3 friends and her healer, which you swap with. But she can't do that much damage, even lore speaking.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Okay, you tried to fight me when I entered Fontaine. We're just gonna ignore that. Oh. Chlorine. Oh my god!
It seems like you have made up your mind.
I'm so confused! What's going on? How did we get here? Jazz hands?
Paimon can't believe it. She just surrendered.
She's faced with a blade. She doesn't have her gnosis. Of course she surrendered. She can't fight. As much as I hate to say it.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Because she doesn't have her gnosis. I hate that there are audience members in the opera. I mean, yeah, in this case we need it, but she was just about to tell me.
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
I hate you guys. You guys are humiliating for even watching something like that.
Lady Farina, what is the meaning of this?
She doesn't have her gnosis. She could have died one day when she was just strolling and petting some cats. And yet, she cried and hugged the cat afterwards, which was so cute. Yeah, exactly.
It would seem
The
that
glare.
there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
So, you are gonna fight Chlorine because she has killed before.
Looking for excuses again, huh?
I'm so confused what's going on. She was just about to tell me.
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time.
When her voice goes softer like that, you know she's speaking the truth because her voice being softer like that is the real Farina, not the act Farina.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh.
I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes.
Farina!
You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself.
Farina! This is gonna break my heart!
But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice!
I mean, go girl boss, but...
This time, I will protect you.
Do you mean your people? What do you mean by you?
Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes.
I mean, you've been to court before. Against us, specifically.
Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine.
Oh.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
And then there's just the viewpoint.
Will now begin.
All right, but against who? Against Nouvellette or against me?
Woohoo!
One guy.
Oh, now we're making history.
I hate that there's people in the crowd. This shouldn't be legal. And yet having a balloon, or no, not a balloon, just an untethered floating thing for the first 3 days of every month is illegal. But public people seeing a public court hearing is legal? That doesn't make sense.
Why does it feel like Farina just took over the whole thing?
I mean, true, there is juries
Can't she
in
just
real
get
life,
forced to
but
stand
that's
trial
not
for
how a
her
jury
crimes?
works.
Also, even though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this seriously this time, right?
Well, she did say she would protect you, so I assume she means her people.
All right, then.
Because she does
Who
care
will
for her
be
people,
my
but...
opponent in this trial?
Yeah, who exactly?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm so sorry, Farina. You are my baby, but...
Is that so?
That's
Very well. Then please speak,
know this
witness
is gonna
to
go
that,
on.
my accuser and fated opponent.
Wait, was our first court trial against Farina and then our last court trial is gonna be against Farina? Oof. We were so close to getting her to tell us the truth, and it turns out like this in the end. Did we even know this was gonna happen? It's okay though. As long as we can defeat Farina in court, we still have a chance to figure everything out. Oh man. Oh man, that's
Also,
deep.
please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins. Just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
I don't know. I knew none of this.
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
Did we?
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula, since they were rather straightforward and easy.
Please, I'm so confused on how that worked.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates.
Oh, they were your subordinates. Those weren't the actual... I mean, maybe they were part of the people, but...
They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular audience members, waiting for the perfect opportunity to incite insurrection against you.
But you made Farina cry!
The people's resentment against their Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled. A spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame.
So it could have been partially true of what they said about Farina.
Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurred, you would likely flee the scene and head to Poisson by yourself.
Ooh.
So, we arranged for a second group to lie in wait there.
But Frina was crying
So, you mean...
for her
the
people!
ones who scoured the settlement for me were also from the Spina.
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box
How did that
so you
even
may
work?
personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontanian history.
My god!
That's right. That house was a magic box, rather than someone's residence.
As the super ultimate version of the
It didn't
setup
seem
that
like
I used
someone's
when
residence.
I first performed at the Opera Epiclese,
Leads all the way to Poisson? Yeah, you didn't kill anybody this time.
the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude.
Yeah.
And the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Areneas. Its cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human.
Okay, excuse you, I'm there too.
My thanks, Farina. Without your help, we could never have pulled off such an extraordinary performance.
Wait, I'm so confused. How did you do it? Wait, what?
You're welcome?
I'm so confused.
Of course, this performance was only made possible with Father's support.
Huh?
The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to pull this off.
Of course they did.
We had to select a location, construct the giant magic box, dig a tunnel, and open up a path through the water. It was a lot of work for all of us.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we felt within the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
Thank God.
That's right. It wasn't
I mean,
a sign of another
no pun
disaster.
intended,
to come.
but... We deceived you back there, but I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't deceive you. They did. I mean, they're me, but...
Then, I can guess Nervilette and Cloran's parts.
Being the judge and a dictator?
You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight.
Yeah, so then you would be backed into a corner because you can't fight.
Also that as soon as
I like that it
appear
looks
on
like
the
torn
stage,
paper.
The trial may commence without a hitch. Am I right?
Yes, that is correct.
She's figured it out.
Well, Cloran,
Oh, her
I must commend
glitter!
you for your courage. Only
sorry,
the most
Marina.
outstanding champion duelist in all of Fontaine would
Can I
accept
still
a
hug
duel
Farina? I
with an
still wanna hug
Archon without
Farina.
flinching.
Thank you.
As for you, traveler, I suppose your role was to
I'm
keep me
sorry.
distracted with conversation once you found me in Poisson.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know what was going on. I still want to hug you.
You'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
I didn't know anything about this.
Oh?
My mission was to give you one last chance. She was about to tell us. I mean, she did have hesitance there before the walls fell, but still. We'd hoped that you'd share your secret with us before the magic box arrived onto the stage.
Is that so? Then I suppose I must have missed my final chance.
But you can still tell us in secret, because I don't apply to the laws of Tevat. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No!
It's not. What's done is done.
My baby!
The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
Why is it always the objection finger? Yeah, the only thing we can do now is judge the Hydro Archon. Still, I can't help but be a little bothered by the conversation earlier. What did Farina want to say to me before we arrived on the stage? Was it the truth?
Madam Prosecutor, please allow me
Madam
to pass this
Prosecutor,
along.
excuse me, what?
This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and
Huh?
received permission to share with you during the trial.
Oh.
According to her, it should speed up the proceedings.
Was Charlotte working with us?
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's here too! Hey, Charlotte!
I did notice her down there, but I didn't know she was gonna help us. Hi!
Oh, let Paimonsi. Isn't this the exclusive interview that she did with us before? So she's already finished it, huh?
What does this have to do with the trial?
Wait, then that means this document is a perfect timeline of everything that's happened ever since we stepped foot in Fontaine!
Ooh.
So in other words, we can refer to this anthology of evidence every time we want to use something from our journey as evidence for an argument!
So it's basically like a giant evidence book that we can collect all of our evidence in? I never thought of having it used this way.
Let's quickly confirm the information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, alright?
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duel
She
you took part in
talks!
at the Opera House. That's one for the history books, all right. I didn't think that you'd wind up getting to the bottom of the case I'd been following all this time.
Neither did I!
I guess you could also see this as a happy coincidence. This is the first time Monsieur Nervillette had a difference of opinion with the Oratrice.
He's still a
Even
little
the Hydro
creepy,
Archon
but
can't figure it out.
whatever.
A Fatui Harbinger. She's an extraordinary person.
Oh, so we
instinct
literally
must
told
mean
her
something.
everything. I mean, yeah, she's creepy too.
The fortress of Meripede was almost destroyed in a single day. That I didn't witness that scene personally will always be a source of professional regret, I think.
Yeah, I don't even think you could go there even if you wanted to.
According to Monsieur Nervillette, both Child
Monsieur
and that whale
Nervillette.
should have been in the primordial sea at that time.
Yeah, there was definitely a whale. Or narwhal. I still think it's a narwhal because I fought Child recently, and you see a narwhal.
I nearly lost my awesome friend Navia. To be honest, that still gives me shivers.
Gave me shivers too. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
The words of someone as extraordinary as a witch can probably
Pick
only
up.
be truly understood when something surreal happens to you.
I'm mad about that.
The prosecution and the defense are
Ooh.
both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Deep.
Oh, come on, Nervillette. There's no need to repeat all the
It
unimportant
contains everything.
legalese.
Oh, this is gonna be a long trial.
Just fast forward to the part where the prosecution lays out my offenses.
I'm not
As
good at
the
this type of
defendant
thing, so I
and the
just randomly
lead
click.
actress of this performance, I still haven't even been informed of my supposed guilt in all of this.
I mean, well, it is technically illegal to hide evidence. I think it's in real life. It's illegal to hide evidence from peace officers. But that could be something related to that?
Of course. It is only natural for humans to struggle to understand the actions of a god. However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
She might be right. I don't know. I click random buttons and it gets me somewhere.
That's true. But my
Oh!
charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an Archon.
She talks!
Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Oh?
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Oh my god.
Hey,
I
I came
mean,
here thinking that we were going to
theories.
try the Hydro Archon for forsaking our duty.
What?
Did I hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
I mean, well, she never has a gnosis, but why do they look so derpy? I don't like how they look so derpy. This guy, this lady, and that guy all look so derpy.
Charge accepted.
Oh. Was this the plan all along?
Lady Farina, do you plead guilty to the charge?
Okay, I don't like your silence, Farina.
Lady Farina,
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty?
I don't know. You said you've been investigating for hundreds of years, which I don't even know if is a lie anymore, because sure, you could be immortal, but that doesn't mean you're an Archon, right?
There is no way that I,
But Nouvelette
Elsa
doesn't have
Lord,
his full
otherwise
power, so
known
that has
as
to
Farina
prove
de
that you're an
Fontaine,
Archon
a
or
member
someone
of the
else is an
Seven
Archon.
And the Regina of all waters,
Ooh.
kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine could be anything other than your true Archon.
Yeah, Even though Lady Farina can be rather eccentric, isn't it going too far to doubt her very identity?
Debatable.
Yeah, I've never questioned her identity either. Sure, Lady Farina can be super irresponsible, but what grounds does that prosecutor have to make
against an
such a
Archon?
huge claim?
Super irresponsible. I mean, kind of.
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever since they were born. There would be no fooling their memory.
Debatable.
See? Even the Oratrice has decided to show me its favor.
Because the
Are you
Oratrice
sure you want to
probably
commit to a
has
charge
the
that will
Gnosis
never
inside of
be
it.
upheld? If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the God of Justice that you will not have to face trial for making a false accusation. We will treat everything that's happened as a dramatic spectacle and move on with our lives. What do you say to that?
I don't know what to say to anything right now.
An argument with near impossible odds, huh? You have to not only refute Farina's claims, but also overturn the long-held beliefs of the people.
Archon only... The people only see you as their Archon because that's their long-held belief.
Well,
I guess
I
that's
tried
true,
to give
but...
you a chance to surrender.
I feel
If you
bad!
must persist, then let me ask. If you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am?
I don't know!
And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
Many other people have. I've got to think this carefully. What do we know to be special about Farina exactly? I mean, she's eccentric, that's for sure. That's nice. Special about Farina. What is special about Farina? She challenged us, but then immediately decided not to. I don't think that has... Yeah, that's irrelevant. Ah, only these. An N. Connecting to your consciousness, she believes the prophecy will certainly happen, but you needn't give up all hope. She did say that to us in that fake house. During the diplomatic meeting with the knave, she revealed that she had already probed Farina on her own and believes that it's not possible that Farina's not really the Archon, but that she is actually afflicted with some sort of curse. Was that it?
First of all,
Oh!
you may be
First
a
try.
member of another long-lived race, which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all,
Does that
even
mean
if that
extended
wasn't
lifespan as in you will eventually die? Or extended lifespan as in you're immortal? I'm confused by that. Such as a curse. Oh.
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave?
I mean, I
You'd sink
kind
so
of had
low
a
as to
theory
use a
for
harbinger's
Mageria.
words against me.
It doesn't matter who gave us the information. What matters is the veracity of the claim.
A curse? I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse.
I mean, you're not at your full dragon power, so she has to be the Archon, or someone does, right? Unless the power taken from the dragons is inside of the Gnosis.
But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Oh, Nouvelette, no. Farina, I'm sorry.
You sensed it too, huh, Neverlet?
So, Farina, instead of an Archon, you could just be a normal cursed human?
Lady Farina is actually a human?
I don't think this is gonna end here.
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
I mean, gods can change their form, but if I think about it, there's nothing really special that I've seen about Farina in her, like, character demo. I mean, her hair does glow, I think, when she uses her burst, right? Right? I mean, Nouvelette's stuff glows when he uses his burst,
Well,
right?
don't start
I'm so
celebrating too early
confused.
now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being?
I don't know.
Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods.
But what can you do that's different from a human? Give me 1 second. I want to check something. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I still feel like the Archon quest is gonna continue for like probably another hour before I can do anything about it. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna pick this back up next time where I think because if I exit out of Genshin now, then it's just gonna revert back to when I could control my character, which is probably Poisson. Then, before the stream tomorrow, I might not get through all of it, like, where I'm at now, but at least it'd be something. Oh god, what was I saying? Before tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna click through as much as I can, just because, I'm not too much into it, but I'm a little into it, but I can't stream another hour extra, and I know it would extend another hour extra just because that's what this kind of thing would do, and I can't like pause or exit during like the interviews and stuff, so we're gonna continue that next time. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!